Tonight, a new revelation. Wisconsin's top election chief subpoenaed by special counsel Jack Smith. 12 News learning tonight the interview taking place in April as part of the Justice Department's probe. The investigation now specifically targeting former President Donald Trump and attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election in key battleground states like Wisconsin. A spokesperson for the Wisconsin Elections Commission telling 12 News tonight Administrator Wolf cooperated with the subpoena and appeared in person before DOJ and Federal Bureau of Investigation officials. Wolf, now at least the third Wisconsin election official to be interviewed, alongside officials in Madison and Milwaukee. Tonight, none of them revealing specifics of their conversations. What we know, though, is a major part of the federal investigation has focused on a group of false Republican electors who in battleground states like Wisconsin submitted paperwork falsely claiming Trump won Wisconsin when he didn't.
A failure to act in the face of such evidence would constitute malfeasance of the greatest magnitude.
All this as late this afternoon, Michigan's Attorney General announcing she's charging that state's Republican electors. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers today.
We've seen state investigations in Georgia. Have you talked with Attorney General Call, or would you like him to launch an investigation in the state as well?
Well, I think there's enough things going on in Donald Trump's world, and to think that we went so far backwards that we're going to overthrow an election is just extraordinary. Whether Josh Call should, I know he's been relying on our federal partners, and I think that's probably a wise choice.
And Matt, the Attorney General is responding to your reporting and the news coming out of Michigan tonight.
Patrick, a spokesperson in a statement this evening saying, quote, the Wisconsin Department of Justice generally does not confirm or deny the existence of an investigation except in unique public safety circumstances. Attorney General Call strongly believes that those who committed crimes in an effort to unlawfully subvert the outcome of an election should be held accountable.
12 News Political Director Matt Smith reporting tonight. Matt, thank you.